Hello, Leos, and welcome to your love reading for the month of October. My name is Tony, and this reading is dedicated to the single ones of you, or for the Leos that are not in a committed relationships. As you probably know, this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. This reading is for anyone who has placement in the sign of Leo, such as ascendant, sun or moon, and it's about the love, partnerships, and the intimate sector of the Leo, the single Leo, in the period of the month of October. So let's see what are the main energies for Leos in the month of October 2022. I'm going to explain the reading itself as I place the cards. So let's start and see what is that Leos needs to know. First position, it's you, Leo, and your energy in the love relationship sector. The second position is your attitude towards this love relationships matters. The third position is the other one, everything you need to know of your person of interest, if there is such, or if it's going to be an appearance of such person in this time period. And then the fourth card in this case is the possible outcome and the potential of any given situation. And then with the Major Arcana deck, I'm gonna confirm the main energies for the period for Leos when it comes to love. And we have the star energy. Okay, Leo, let's start with your reading in detail. For the month of October, you're actually going to be lucky in terms of healing wounds from the past when it comes to hard matters, intimate sector problems, blockages, all kinds of these things can be actually processed and transformed in a very positive way. You, one way or another, are gonna feel the support of the circumstances around you. You might feel like you are being guided through some darker areas in the love sector to actually find a solution, find a conclusion, really support yourself, and in a way you might feel lucky undergoing any heavier healing processes. The star energy for this period tells me that you can also find yourself being lucky in love. Generally speaking, anyone can find themselves lucky in love anytime, any place, any moment. But for you, Leos, particularly, month of October might bring a star opportunity. It might be also that someone that has like the star qualities, is very famous, very bright, very popular in a way person, gets your attention. This is also for you to have in mind. When it comes to you, though, in this sector of the intimate partnerships, love affairs, one way or another, you might be feeling called to raise your level, see the things from a higher perspective, understand the things from, let's say, a higher or at least different point of view compared to the periods before. Another supportive energy to the star energy is actually the Judgment card, because it's the energy of the divine that is helping you and protecting you in this process, for you raising your vibration, seeing the situation from a bird-like view. It's very much to do with your energy stepping this period in October to really like go higher and make the right judgment, go through the situation in a way that you answer to the hard questions that you might find hanging in the corners of your mind when it comes to what is the exact desired situation that you want to find yourself as a beginning point to approach your love interest, a partner, and so on. And it's also a situation in which you're trying, in a way, to prolong or to develop your attitudes toward your people or the person that you would like to attract in your immediate surroundings. Like, it's also transformative, it's like changing, it's like moving forwards. And of course, it's the Death card, which talks about, you know, transforming anything for the better. And not only that, it's a card that says that one way or another, you're not going to be the same in the way that you chase or you go for whatever you need in your love sector. It talks about a deeper and probably for some of you harder transformation that it's undergoing. And it's probably you finding yourself in this process might suddenly realize that the partner, the other one, the person of interest that you would like to attract, being aware of the process that you are, undergoing right here and right now, you might be attracted by a person that is very solid, very reasonable, and very stable in their situation, like they're like the agent of security and very steady, very firm, sitting on their feet basically. But it's might be a factor also in your choosing the person. You tend to be attracted by people that have their own security, that have stable, practical approach to things. And it's maybe because you need this oasis of security to be presented in your development, in your processes that are pushing you one way or another to really better up yourself, raise your vibrations, raise your standards, even if you like, make the right judgment of what is the eternal need that you need to satisfy to go higher, bigger, transform your approach to people, to love matters in general, because these are two major arcana in this period, supported by a lucky card, obviously, and you have as an outcome your card, the card of Leo. The card of Leo as an outcome of the situation as I presented it so far means that you slowly but surely undergo processes of transformation that lead to real you. And this is your victory in a way. You being in your own vibe, in your own power, your own strength, recognizing the demons, the shadows, and working with them, following your heart's one desire. The star energy in this situation and the overall situation talks to me that single Leos in the month of October are actually very much involved in the very mechanism of how to attract the right partnership in their life. It might not be someone particular on your radar right now. And even if there is, you might not be able to see it because you are working on the values that you try to satisfy in the process, working in you, transforming your own model of how you perceive the things and the reality around what your heart wants the most, what your love needs to be presented in the picture in order for you to make a move and to make a move for the better. Before I put the second layer of the cards, I would like to give you a little additional information about the month of October. We have full moon in Leo, which is a supportive energy for full moon in Aries. Pardon my mistake. Leos, we have a full moon in Aries, which is your brother sign, fiery energy, and we talk about completions. Then we have new moon in Scorpio around 24th, 25th of October again, and it's another new energy coming in the picture. I'm saying this because you will have at the first part of the month opportunity to close certain ideas, patterns of behavior even, and then all over again find a new inspiration, new strategy, new emotional support in the love sector. So let's see how the situation develops for the single Leo in the month of October. The Judgment card is confirmed by the Knight of Wands. The Death card is confirmed by the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. The Three of Pentacles is confirmed by the Five of Pentacles. And the Strength card, it's confirmed by the Star again. I mentioned difficulties at the first part of this reading, and for some reason, and for some Leos, in their love life, in their romantic partnerships area, you might find yourself guarding yourself from the change, from this transformation that you're undergoing. And it might be a blocking energy in terms of you stood for yourself, for your values, for what you really appreciate in the relationships on one side, but on another side, it's like you're not really in the best position to make a move right here, right now. It's like there is certain heaviness that you need to transmit, and basically vaporize in order for you to move. And it's really, in a way, blocking your development, your higher understanding, if you like. And also, on top of it, in your motivation to do, with you approaching anyone in your love life, in your partnership sector, you ask to be patient. And when I see it confirming the Death card, I would say that you are asked to be patient when it comes to your own transforming processes, because probably they might take longer than that you would like to admit, or that they would be like time is a significant factor in this process. Like there's no need to rush. Even if you rush, you might get frustrated and not be satisfied with your own achievement or speed in the process. But this is exactly why you need to understand that as long as it takes, you should be okay with that. That's actually the best way I can say it. And on top of it, some difficulties might come from the fact that you, at some part of your journey, basically bettering yourself, but in the process, being in the process, you might not be recognized for who you are from the other potential partner or interest of yours. This is the Five of Pentacles card, and it talks about low self-esteem, a little bit of feeling like not appreciated from the people around you or the special person that you would like to have in your life. Generally, looking at your situation, it's like, I hope you have someone that it's worth being your partner at the moment, but most likely you're working generally over your strategy, your values, and your own self perception in this process. It's going under renovation. And of course, I saved the best for last. You have twice the Star. All the changes and process that you're undergoing are destined to be successful. But you need to believe in a higher power. You need to believe in the stars above our heads in order to support yourself in the process. And not only that, this is part of your healing journey, Leo. It's quite normal for you to feel guarded or impatient or not, balanced enough at times, because, these are two energies that are quite strong at the same time. But also you need to know that you can be the star in your own transformation, like not being afraid of the darkness that you are actually vaporizing, because you are working right here and right now in your private sector to make things much better than before. One way or another, you realize what's been holding you back, how you were limited by your own beliefs or by your own actions or through other people, is equally correct to say. So be patient with yourself and believe that you are capable to shine bright as a star in your new Leo self-image. This is really, really beautiful, and actually realizing this, it's part of your victory, Leo. It's an energy that supports the very core of you. It's much easier to say than to be done, but honestly, Leos, you can achieve absolutely everything if you believe in your heart that this is your only and the most important desire, your heart's desire. It's like insurance from the universe that you're gonna attract all the best circumstances, like the stars are laying the path up front of you for you to walk on to reach your victory. I see a lot of luck in this sector for you, Leo. Let's give another major arcana to confirm the star energy. And you have the World. This is, sometimes I really love the tarot cards because they really speak straight to you. You're in process of completing a bigger chapter in your life, Leos, and the more you believe that you can close this chapter in the best way possible, it's actually this belief, it's part of your success, especially when it comes to your love life and sector, because it's this emotional part of your life. I have the feeling that it's just part of a bigger process that you find yourself at. You have the opposition of Saturn being in Aquarius right now, but also this is the card of Saturn, and it's in this exact position for the month of October. It brings you good karma, brings you good karma to all healing processes, to all attempts you make to find your way, to find your path when it comes to being loved, love the exact person of interest that you might find or that you would like to attract. Let's put it this way. Really, really good energy for you, Leo, to be supported in your deep, transformative, new you process. Like you're really working on many levels to get where you want to be. I wish you all the best in this sometimes heavy process. I believe in you. Please let me know how you feel about this reading. Like, share, and comment. And I will see you for your reading in November. All the best from me, Leos.